Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Josie Moore of Virginia Farm Bureau's Grain Marketing Division, and I'm bringing you the Merchandiser Minute for July 9th, 2021. So to start off our report this week, let's look at a summary of the board. So September corn opened on Tuesday at 570 and closed today at 529, down 7 on the day. December corn closed today at 517, also down 7 cents. August soybean kicked off the week at 1408 and closed today at 1379, which was actually up 14 cents on the day. November beans closed today at 1329, up about 10 cents. Then looking at some wheat, we had our September wheat open Tuesday at 638 and closed today at 615, down about 3 cents on the day. Weather really remains our top concern, our top looking for market planning, honestly. Here in Virginia, I know we didn't get as much rain today as we thought we were. In Campbell County, we probably got about 1/10 of an inch of rain, which all the crops could use just a little bit more of a drink than that, and so could a lot of people out in the Midwest. At least the temperatures have been down a little bit, had some overcast days up there, but definitely can use some more rain. But we are keeping our thoughts on some places like Texas, who've gotten just an exuberant amount of rain, and they're concerned kind of the other way. But definitely want to keep that weather radar at the forefront of our thinking, especially when it comes to our marketing plans and making sure we're kind of on track for harvest, basically. Looking at export sales this week, they were a bit lackluster, with wheat coming in at almost 291,000 metric tons. Old crop corn coming in at about 173,000. New crop corn 198 to 100,000. Soybeans old crop 63,800. New crop soybeans 118,500 metric tons. So at least we saw some net sales there in soybeans. That was good to see. We did have cotton sales, beef sales, and pork sales up this week. A lot of that pork sales is coming from the fact that China's demand has increased a little bit since they've suffered a lot more of their herd loss in hogs from the African swine fever. Still struggling there. We'll see how that news story kind of develops and how it continues to be a problem. Got a lot going on in politics. Vilsack and Biden got a lot of stuff on their books that they're working towards to eliminate some consolidation in a lot of different industries. This would mostly affect a lot of livestock and such, but we'll see how all of those develops and if anything kind of comes to fruition. But another big news story this week was the cost of shipping, globally mostly, but world food costs, as we know, have gone up, and a lot of that has to do with shipping costs. For kind of a reference point, freight coming out of the U.S. Northwest, Pacific Northwest to Asia used to be about $25 per ton, and now we're looking at about $55 per ton, which is a little more than double. So it's definitely a contributing factor. It's kind of a double whammy for a lot of those buyers who are dealing with high grain prices along with high freight costs. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops and affects markets going forward. So definitely something to watch. We did get to see an increase by 1% in ethanol production this week, which was a little unexpected, especially coupled with the news that Brazil's second corn crop is down about 11% from what was anticipated. So that was a little interesting development this week. Argentina experienced another worker strike at their ports, which slowed down the movement of grain a bit. It was just a one-day strike, but it definitely had a little bit of an effect there. This year we did get the news story that China's farmers have planted corn over soybeans instead of soybeans and sorghum and some other edible fruits. And so we'll see the effects of that in 2022. They really wanted to capitalize on the high corn prices and their high demand. We'll see what kind of effects this has on our exports and their imports, but definitely a news story to kind of keep an eye on. Looking forward, we got the USDA July crop supply and demand report on Monday, July 12th at noon. And this will include some Argentina and Brazil production of corn and soybean numbers. So definitely keep an eye on that. If you need help or would like to just talk, feel free to call us anytime at Virginia Farm Bureau. We love working with you all, and I hope you have a great and safe weekend. Thanks.